Today, we're trying the third best pizzeria in the world, according to 50 Top Pizza, which is a renowned organization based out of Italy. They do comprehensive reviews and rankings for pizza all around the world. And this place, Sartoria Panettiere here in Barcelona, took the number 3 spot in 2023. I believe the number 1 spot was a place in Italy, and the number 2 spot was a place in New York City. And this was also the number 1 spot in all of Europe. I guess Italy has their own category, so that's a little bit biased. But I got 4 pizzas here. Every pizza on their delivery menu. I believe they do have more if you go to their restaurant. But yeah, I had to try them all, and they look amazing and very handcrafted with love. These look mighty fine. They do have some things that I'm not very familiar with. Now this place, what they're known for is, you know, mixing classic Italian ingredients with fresh Catalan ingredients found here in Spain. So let me just show you what I'm working with real quick. Right off the bat, we got the stracciatella de burrata. Sorry about the pronunciation. This has tomato and basil pesto, and it looks like there's some pine nuts on it. I believe this is their signature pizza. And by the way, it came with this stracciatella separate, and I just put it on there. So if it doesn't look that up to par, that's because I put that cheese on the pizza. So next up, cheese pizza. This comes with Cabreles cheese, Puig Pedros, Camanu, and mozzarella. I only know about mozzarella, but I'm smelling some delicious blue cheese stank coming off of that. Right here we have the spicy chorizo. God dang. This has tomato, mozzarella, and fresh oregano. And last but not least, over here we got the sobrasada with mahon cheese, wild fennel, honey, and mozzarella. As you can see, these aren't cut into slices, so I'm gonna have to use these little scissors I found and just get into it, man. Hopefully these work. It's fine. Not ideal, but it's the old authentic way. All right, first slice. I'm so far away. There's so much food right here. First slice. Stracciatella de burrata, going in. By the way, everything cost 75 bucks. But I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's find out. If the rest of the pizzas are like this, it'll be worth every penny. For sure. Now, I gotta say, I do find that pizzas like this tend to be the best fresh out the oven, straight to the plate, straight to the table. So I am taking this with a little pinch of salt. This was delivered, probably took 20 minutes. But that first bite, this word, I don't use this word. I never use the word, but it popped into mind. And the word is divine. That first bite was divine. And I sound like a pretentious food critic by saying that, maybe, but that's what it was, man. That's what came to mind. Wow. Let's try the chorizo. All right, it's too far away, but you already saw it. Going in. Oh, perfect crisp on that chorizo. I don't know, I kind of blacked out after eating that first slice. Oh, ugh. This one is mighty fine. This one literally transported me to another place. It's not often that food does that, but it does happen to me sometimes. Probably the best chorizo pizza I've had. With that crispiness, that flavor factor, the sauce bright and fresh. I forgot to show you, it's got a just the most beautiful leopard spotting. I have no affiliation with this place, so don't worry about it. But let me try this cheese, man. Yeah, so I think in Italy you call this quattro formaggi or something like that. I've had a few of these pizzas, and I gotta say, this one's the best. If you think all, European style, Italian style, wood-fired brick oven pizza is all the same, then, you won't appreciate it, but I do love it. The combination of the 4 cheeses and this pizza right here coming together into a symphony that is harmonizing in the most... All right, that's just stupid. It's just freaking good, man. Let me try this one. I never had sopressata, never even heard of it. Oh, wow. Wow. Here's what I'm saying. You all know me. Y'all know me and sweet foods, or foods that shouldn't be sweet or usually aren't sweet, but then sweetness is added to them for a certain reason. It happens a lot in Korea. It happens way too much, actually. This one has honey on it, and I can immediately feel the natural sweetness of the honey. But the way it mixes in with everything else on this pizza, the cured sausage, the sopressata, it just freaking works. It's like, it's not your overly sweetened pineapple on pizza, which still haven't decided my firm stance on that yet. But it's not taking over, it's not overwhelming with sweetness. It's a natural, organic sweetness that just adds to it. All of these pizzas are mighty fine, all very different. I hate to use the word, but they all have their own mouth feels, textures, I guess would maybe be a better word, but it is slightly different, I feel like. Obviously, wildly different flavors. I don't think I really described this one too well, the flavors, so I'm gonna go back in. I think I just kind of lost my mind for a second. That cheese on there, like the creaminess of that cheese. I think it's like you take a burrata cheese ball and you rip it open and it's like kind of like this runny stuff on the inside. It's so creamy and delicious. It's just out of this world. If you asked me to pick a favorite, I wouldn't even be able to do it. But I have to say, if I went to this restaurant, like say I went with the ring lady, I would probably get like one chorizo and then one, like this one right here. And we'd share these two and you would get the flavor profiles and the texture profiles of 2 different pizzas. But the fact of the matter is when you're trying like more than 2, 3, 4, it elevates the experience to a whole new level and you can gain an appreciation of each individual pizza even more. It's like a charcuterie board. If all you're eating was one type of meat or cheese, it's the variety that is really making this an amazing experience. Good sized pizzas too. It's top notch. This is excellent. The only negative thing I can think of is that it's not completely fresh out the oven. I already mentioned this before, but I think it really affects the outer crust. I always eat the crusts. And sometimes when you're eating a pizza like this at the restaurant, like fresh, fresh out the oven, the crust the texture is a lot different. And it's just easier to eat. It's just more fluffy. And then over time, over the 20-minute delivery time or whatever, which this pizza still held up well, the crust inevitably will get a little bit chewy, but there's nothing you can really do about that. Anyway, going in for one last slice of the sopressata. This one took me straight to an orchard. No joke, I'm having like a dude from Ratatouille kind of experience right now. It's taking me back to when I was a kid at an orchard. That's the flavor I'm getting, or the experience I'm experiencing. Whew. Now that I think about it, I don't know why only these 4 pizzas out of their maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 pizzas on their full menu. I don't know why they only picked these to go for delivery. Maybe it's like their best of, or the ones that would travel the best, or the ones that would go best together if you're having a pizza party like this. I don't usually get invited to too many pizza parties, so it is, like I said, it's rare to try, for me, like 4 different types of pizza. But this ain't no, ordering from Domino's. This ain't no pizza buffet. These are all just mighty fine pizzas. And I think I just will have one more little slice. Damn it. I guess that's the problem with this one, a little bit messy. But definitely worth it. And then you take the crust and you scoop it up like that. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, y'all. Thanks for watching. I don't got anything else to say. Peace out, y'all.